Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is the National Football League.
Where the New York Giants are going up against the Chicago Bears from Soldier Stadium in Chicago. We're gonna let this go and see how it goes.
We'll see Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New York Giants. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket. But when he's at his best, he can throw it and run it. And he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And this goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and win some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're back and trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing Jones. His pass caught with the 4. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones feeding in with Ingram. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Graham Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get it down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
We've seen a lot of ups and downs in the young career of Mitchell Trubisky. 3 years with the Chicago Bears, and he's a young quarterback still learning out the job. But what numbers do you trust with him? 8-7, 15 starts last year, but he was 11-3 the year before. The Bears offense, though, in 2019, just 25th in passing and 29th overall. They're looking for Mitchell Trubisky to elevate his game and bring the Bears along with him.
Yeah, that coverage terrific there as that's down and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Nice play there before seeing completion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll roll him out right. They'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield and keeps it himself for 11 of the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. You have to say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On second and a yard, Trubisky. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll get it down to 47 here. 7 yards there at a first down.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 47. Here's Trubisky. Gonna hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
I always thought Allen Robinson was a high flyer from his days at Penn State, and none of that has changed with the Chicago Bears. If you throw the ball out to the perimeter, if it's a 50-50 ball, more times than not, he's going to come down with it. And some say he was the victim of some subpar quarterback play last year. He didn't let that bother him at all. He's got 98 catches and over 1,000 yards receiving. Al Robinson just goes out and plays hard each and every week.
So they'll come up first and 10 now for the 33. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Even 23 yards on the pickup. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. First down and goal to go. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giants 7, Bears nothing. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first down, Trubisky. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Giants offense coming back out here to set up shop, and it gives us a chance to talk about their start to the season. 0-2, coming off a 4-12 season in 2019. But the big news coming out of this loss to Chicago in Week 2 was obviously the loss of Saquon Barkley, gone for the year with that knee injury. Charles, where do the Giants go from here?
They got to figure out ways to try and move the ball with an offensive line that's struggling. Remember, they're starting a rookie left tackle. A right tackle hasn't had a ton of starts in the NFL. A center who's a converted offensive tackle who's an undrafted free agent. And they're trying to find their way. Now, what do? No Saquon Barkley. Sterling Shepard got hurt in the game against Chicago. One of their reliable targets at receiver. So they got to figure a way to maneuver the ball, get it to different people, find some space. That's going to be a tough call for the offensive coordinator. They've got to get it done because look what they've got coming up. 49ers at home will have injury problems of their own. Got to be a very interesting matchup. And then they go to the Rams, and then go to visit Dallas. This is a tough schedule for this team, but one thing I do like, they got a lot of grit. They were down 17-0, Brandon, and came all the way back and had a chance to win the game on the last play. The GM in preseason said this would be a team of 50 judges, their head coach. And I think that team's taking on this personality.
They're almost picked off. I guess some good news for them now. It's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. Chicago's offense working their way back out here, and Charles, this is a team that you saw in Week 2 in that very thin win over the New York Giants, 17-13. So both wins this year have been by a slim margin, but here's the bottom line: the Chicago Bears are 2-0. So what have you seen from this team?
I really felt like the first win at Detroit felt better to them, even though, as you noted, it was by a slim margin because of the comeback. Came from 23-6 down. In this game, it's the Giants. They were up 17-0. The Giants lose their best player in Saquon Barkley, one of their top players in Sterling Shepard on offense. And Chicago really doesn't capitalize. They end up holding on and winning 17-13. Do still like this Bears defense. I mean, any team that's going to try and block that front, that's a problem. And in pass situations, Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, and now they can try out Robert Quinn. Good luck keeping those guys away from your quarterback. So there is optimism for this team, but they'll need the quarterback to play well and the defense to carry them a little bit. It'll be a big one for them next week in Atlanta. Remember, the Falcons are 0-2 and come off a really depressing loss at Dallas.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense can go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Trubisky quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but always so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Cohen. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question will they get 3 or 6 out of it. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
People think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's put a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. He wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure, under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Two straight sacks have them backed up now for a third and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky to Allen Robinson. And the Bears have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, helped scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Good Euro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. After the touchdown on his power to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
You know, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Jones on first down sets up the screen to Lewis. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Jones. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Jones now on first and 10. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back and they were holding on to the possession. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This one topped out by a yard. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. 14. Giants 7.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they get a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coach for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a fine first half from quarterback Mitchell Trubisky. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we are with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys are a set-up shot at the 23-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give them 3 on first down. The It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely at 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And a run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. They'll try and run it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. This is caught by Gibb. And he gets this only at the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll set the throw from the gun. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Despite the score.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open, that's a good start for him.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should also be quote bubbles among the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Line of scrimmage to 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. New York.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, every play call realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Gano for the extra point. An important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So that drive takes you down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Dion Lewis touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears make over first and 10. They're on 29 onto the field now come the Bears. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They will set up to throw. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Second and short now following the fumble. Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Trubisky. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put him in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it guts type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Jam has it complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Get a 9 there on the first down completion. Brings up second and a yard. The Giants' 26-yard line. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's David Montgomery, second-year man from Iowa State. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play this football game. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. You got to kick it right. I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation. Kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead and final stages. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. 17, Giants 14. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on the defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it, happy to be up there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, you're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Set now to kick this one away, and out it goes. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line. So now Jones and the Giants down 17-14, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Here's Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Brings up second. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And come up a second down now. The game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing again on second down. Jones. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's third down.
And now we're in the situation where quarterback's got to take full charge of this whole down, totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. And Tate's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Unbelievable. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of the 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete. This is Lewis. It's a gain of 7. That'll bring it second down.
That completion comes out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. He's got Lewis. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they need to convert on third down. He's back to throw. Looking now, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Going underneath for Lewis. Now he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. We'll be back after this. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This could potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Well, he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. Okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Trubisky to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down movement. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started. All even as it kicks away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud here so far. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll take us up near the 35, maybe the 34. Tackle made there by Law Nichols. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what's going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm, but by the way, yards count either way.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Giants.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big time arm strength. Very nice route.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes his legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
On first down, Freeman. He'll be stopped at the 35, not before he picks up 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Jones. Open receiver. That's Caden Smith, the tight end. 11 yards there. First down. Good start for him under center here in overtime. 3-3.
And this is where you have to know that you have playing quarterback. You got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up big shots if you want.
Now Jones on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Today's a part of a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EANettenNFL. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Right, we play ahead. The Giants are winners over the Chicago Bears, 23-17. That end the stream. And I'll be back later on for another live stream. So please look for that. Yeah, I'll see you all later on.